Last season, the Oklahoma City Thunder had a breakout season, winning 40 games and making the play-in after years of bottom feeding. Now, they look to capitalize off of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's all-star leap and build upon last season with the addition of former second overall pick Chet Holmgren and a season of progression from Josh Giddey and Jalen Williams. But instead of taking years to progress with our young core, what if we took it a step further? What if we used some of the 16 first-round picks the Thunder have for the next 6 seasons to set the Thunder up to win now and potentially win an NBA title within the next 3 seasons? We start the 2023 season with our young core, and instead of making win-now moves immediately, GM Sam Presti has decided to use this season to see which young stars to keep and which young stars to trade away. And here's our lineup for year 1. Shai's at the 1, Giddey at the 2, we have Lu Dort at the 3, Jalen Williams at the 4, and Chet Holmgren at the 5. And off the bench, we have the European sensation Micic, Isaiah Joe, Kenrich Williams, Jalen Williams, and the rookie Cason Wallace. Let's see how we do in year 1. Here we are at the end of season 1. LeBron and the Lakers regained control of the Western Conference, capturing the first seed and winning 58 games. And out east, the 2024 NBA MVP Joel Embiid led the Sixers to the best record in the NBA. Here are our end of the year awards. Joel Embiid won the NBA MVP, and joining him on first team All-NBA is Nikola Jokic, the Defensive Player of the Year Giannis Antetokounmpo, Ja Morant, and Luka Doncic. And taking home Rookie of the Year honors was, of course, Victor Wembanyama. As for the Thunder, we finished with 44 wins in the regular season, and we ended up as the 7th seed. We were led in scoring by Shai, who averaged 31 a game, and he ended up on All-NBA second team. But unfortunately for us, our play-in game will be against the 8th seeded Nuggets, headlined by All-NBA first team selection Nikola Jokic. And despite our best efforts, we unfortunately lost 112 to 102 because of Aaron Gordon's 31-point, 15-rebound performance. Our last chance at making the playoffs came against the Houston Rockets, who defeated Dame and the Trailblazers in the 9-10 matchup. And this time, we weren't going to let our opportunity go to waste. We completely destroyed the Rockets 130-97 behind Shai's 27-point performance. So for the first time in 4 seasons, the Thunder are in the playoffs against LeBron and the Lakers. But there, our run would end, as the Lakers would sweep us and send us home. While the future still looks bright in OKC, there are some massive changes that need to be made if we want to be a title contender. At the draft, we have the 12th overall pick and the 18th overall pick. And while this rebuild may be ahead of schedule, Sam Presti is tired of drafting in the lottery. He wants to win now. So we decide to trade for Lauri Markkanen from the Utah Jazz for Lu Dort, Micic, the 12th pick, and the 18th pick. Utah had an eye on the future after finishing with a bottom 5 record, so they get a solid perimeter defender in Dort and 2 first-round picks. But Sam Presti isn't done there. As much as the Thunder believe in Ousmane Dieng, in order to win now, Presti has decided to trade the former lottery pick, as well as next year's Heat and 76ers first-round picks, to the Indiana Pacers for Isaiah Jackson and Andrew Nembhard. And here's our lineup for the start of year 2. At the point guard, we have Shai, shooting guard Giddey, at small forward, the newly acquired Lauri Markkanen, at the power forward, Jalen Williams, and at center, Chet Holmgren. Off the bench, we have Tre Mann, Andrew Nembhard, Isaiah Joe, Jalen Williams, and Isaiah Jackson. Let's see how we do for year 2. At the end of year 2, Nikola Jokic has regained his MVP award, averaging a 25-point triple-double. Evan Mobley took home Defensive Player of the Year honors, and Isaiah Collier won Rookie of the Year. On All-NBA first team, we had Jokic, Giannis, Evan Mobley, Ja Morant, and Luka Doncic. As for the Thunder, we finished as the 2nd seed in the Western Conference, winning 58 games. And the reason why is that Shai took another jump, ending the season at a 97 overall, averaging 25 a game while shooting 55% from the field. In the first round of the playoffs, we're taking on the new-look Timberwolves, who still have Anthony Edwards but traded away Karl Anthony Towns for Fred VanVleet. And despite Anthony Edwards' best efforts, Shai closed out this series in 6 games, putting up a 32, 11, and 6 in the closeout game. Now we're on to the second round, where we're looking for revenge against the LA Lakers, the team that bounced us out of the playoffs last season. But in an unexpected development, LeBron James has retired, and to take his place, the Lakers acquired Drew Holiday and Buddy Hield. But that just wasn't going to be enough to beat the Thunder, as Shea once again showed out in the closeout game, leading the Thunder to a 4-1 series victory. Now, just one season after being in the play-in, the Thunder are in the Western Conference Finals, taking on the number 1 seed New Orleans Pelicans. And while Zion tried his hardest to take the Pelicans to the NBA Finals, Chet and Shea were just too much for the big man, and the Thunder made it to the NBA Finals after beating the Pelicans in 6 games. Moving out east, the Eastern Conference Finals were between the 7th seeded Hawks and the 1st seeded Pistons. The reason why the Hawks made it so far is because Trae Young went ballistic in the playoffs, averaging almost 32 points and 10 assists a game on ridiculous efficiency. But that just wasn't enough to defeat the Pistons, who not only have been developing their young core, have also added Kawhi Leonard. This finals matchup is going to be ridiculously hard for us, because not only have the Pistons added Kawhi Leonard, they've also added Nicholas Claxton and Marcus Smart. But still, our team is extremely talented, and I believe we have a strong chance of winning this finals. And it looks like I was proven right. Despite Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, and Kawhi Leonard's best efforts to win this finals, the Thunder have taken a 3-1 series advantage over the Pistons. And here we are in Game 5 with 30 seconds left, where the Thunder have a 9-point lead. Let's see if the Pistons can do anything about that. We have Cade Cunningham dribbling the ball, going into the post, taking a shot, and we have the rebound. And it looks like the OKC Thunder will be winning the NBA Finals, and look who has the ball right now. The newly acquired Lauri Markkanen. All it cost was 4 first-round picks to not only get Lauri Markkanen, but to also get Andrew Nembhard and Isaiah Jackson, and that depth just proved to be key in this playoff run, as the Thunder will be winning the NBA Finals. Look at that. The NBA champions are the OKC Thunder. And here we are at the trophy presentation, and there's Shea, the star of this series, the star of the team. If you can get Shea on your team, get him. He is amazing. He has carried this team for the past 2 seasons and made this team a legit playoff contender, one that can absolutely win the NBA Finals. Somehow the trophy was glitching through Lauri Markkanen's hand. Not even going to question it. That's just 2K being 2K. And look at that. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is our Finals MVP, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, for the first time in Oklahoma City history, are NBA champions. And there it is. The Oklahoma City Thunder are NBA champions, and Shai is the Finals MVP, averaging a 26, 8, and 4 on ridiculous shooting splits. So that does it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see more NBA videos like this, and comment below any more videos you want to see in this type of style. I'm Julian from TalkBackSports, and I'll see you next time.